My name is Stefan. This is Greiner Walks. What makes you move? Today, I'm gonna meet my colleague Nermina at Naschmarkt in Vienna. We're gonna taste street food, talk about traveling the world, about how she came to Austria and what her job is at Greiner Bio-One. You moved to Austria, you made Austria your home.
Yes,
Your mother tongue is
Bosnian and Croatian. I was born in Yugoslavia. I moved to the US, then moved to Italy, spent some good 4 to 5 years in Rome and Bologna. Then moved back to Washington, D.C. to do some courses, and then went back to the Balkans. That's where I met my husband, and we have 2 kids. And just recently we moved to Austria to make it our home here.
quite a long way. I mean, quite different places. Does it mean you can make home any place?
Yes, it's a mixture of all these cultures, and this is what makes me, and I like it that way. I'm doing my master's in global sales and marketing. I like to travel.
Are you cooking? Is it your husband? Like, how does it...
I cook.
Yeah?
I enjoy it as long as someone else is doing the dishes.
The Naschmarkt here in Vienna is really a perfect place.
It is a perfect place, and it smells divine.
If we look at your job, how would you describe that?
It's not just a job. It's the whole experience of supporting a CEO in his daily business. I don't see it as like a menial assistant task. It's a lifestyle, I would say.
And if you had to describe the direction of the company?
With the impacts of COVID, I think it's like not only going, it's marching forward. And you see all this change and all this goodness that the company is bringing to the market. You have this amazing med tech. The fact that this is actually helping people, it's huge. I think that GBO is doing an amazing job.
Does it feel good to work for a company with a very positive footprint?
Of course. I mean, can it get any better? I literally put on the radio in the morning in my car and I go singing to work. This is the best way to get to know, the place you're visiting, is to try the street food.
I need to try the olives as well.
I do like olive oil, but not an olive person.
I'm gonna have one.
Okay.
How do you manage that? You have very different roles. You're a mother, you're a student, you're like a worker at Greiner Bio-One, there's a husband. How does it all go together?
You have to put the husband in the first place.
Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't do that. Don't tell him. Good. No, but how does that work?
It's not me. It's both me and my husband. He decided to take an early retirement and to dedicate his time to our kids, so that they always have a parent at home. And I have taken the breadwinning role. The traditional roles have kind of turned around a little bit.
Why is that? Why is society struggling to support women in also having their professional career? What do you think?
In a little bit more conservative societies and conservative, I would say, cities and towns, you would have something called a traditional role. Women can work, but preferably
part-time.
Yeah, part-time, and preferably stay at home and raise kids and keep the household. And from very early on, I've been influenced by strong women that told me you can do as good and as much as any man, or even better. You'll not assume that one or the other takes a certain role in the household.
So not having your own career was never an option?
It was never an option.
You're really an expert in cultures, isn't it?
Well, I would not call myself an expert, but I would say that culture plays a big part in my life.
So tell me, what's your impression of the Greiner Bio-One culture?
I was expecting a real, true Austrian family-owned company, but I was surprised and I was proved differently in the end, because people come from different backgrounds, but they all share the same vision and mission. And I feel really good about GBO culture.
What makes you move?
I would say good people, storytelling, experiences, people sharing their experiences with me and I sharing my experiences with them.
If you had one message to the world.
Keep smiling.
What a beautiful end. I see you smiling. Thanks for sharing your very inspiring story. Thanks for being with me here today.
Thank you.